Hey guys, thought I'd start today out with a little background action for you, a little Mañana no Mas background, and just move a little forward. I am Kurt Van Anen, your host of Mañana no Mas, the morning check-in, and today is March 29th, 2021. So on this Monday morning, I just want to say, like, what are you doing? Like, what's your thing? I would love for people to interact, jump in, make a comment. You could comment live on YouTube if you're on the YouTube live right now. You could hit me up on mañananomas.com, or you could pipe into the Mañana no Mas Facebook page and just like, what are you doing? It's a fair question, right? Like what's your project? What's your thing? How did you get inspired to jump in with both feet, today? Because we're starting a new week, and my brain kind of works in these weekly cycles, right? Like it's Monday, we're gonna hit it. Like you just recharge for the weekend, so now we're gonna hit it. What are you gonna do? And sometimes I sound like I'm nuts. Sometimes people are like, man, that guy Kurt, he's a little wacky, right? But for me, I just want to like hold people accountable, right? Because people need that. They want to go, man, he gives a crap. Like, what am I doing? And then take a look at it. Like, is what you're doing right now, or if you're watching this, that's probably not it, right? But what you're focusing on activity wise for today, is that something that is leaning towards something that's super important to you, or is it something that's urgent? Like, are you doing something today to catch up on something that you should have done last week? And someone's going, oh, what about this? What about this? What about this? And in reality, you probably should have just said no, right? Like, no, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to do that for you. It's not getting me where I need to go, right? So many times we focus on things that are urgent and things that are not important. The tiniest little book was like a game changer for me. And I must have shared this with hundreds of people by now. There's a little tiny book called Tyranny of the Urgent. I think it's like 37 pages. It's tiny. And I read that and I was like, holy crap, I give people way too much of my urgent time and I lose out on the important time. Now you're probably saying, well, dude, you're on YouTube all the time. You are a part of my important time. I honestly believe that there's a lot of value that comes out of these short daily talks and the daily emails that go out. I believe that I am making an impact, and I get feedback that tells me I am. So I continue to keep pushing because I think that that's important, right? That's part of the legacy that I want to leave behind. I know that my numbers aren't fantastic. I can go in and take a look at I'll do it right now. In fact, I think I'm on the YouTube page, right? 50 subscribers, 50 subscribers on the YouTube page. By all accounts, people would say, man, that's a failure, right? And so I ask you guys, hey, would you share this? Would you help me promote it? Would you help me get some more subscribers on YouTube? But here's the deal. Out of the 50 subscribers, I routinely hear from at least 10 of you, right? And so I'm going, okay, that's 20%. How many other publishers, how many other content producers are actively engaged with 20% of their audience, right? And I know that based on the feedback you give me, that there's value in the messaging that comes from it. So then I asked myself, well, how do I get it to grow? How do I get to affect more people, right? And of course, that's always the goal. But to me, this is one of those important things. What's the important thing for you? Like, is the important thing for you reading, writing, working on your ideas for your own book, growing your own membership campaign online, making that online course so you can teach people behind you, how to fill your shoes when you're done. One of the great steps of being a great leader is training your replacement. And my last corporate job, they did not train replacements, man. They worked people to the bone until they wanted to retire or be phased out. And then it seemed like there was nobody to pick up the slack. It was always some kind of an emergency to figure out how to do something once somebody had left. And so, training your replacement is a great step of leadership and something that often gets missed. And so, maybe that's it. But I ask for you today, what's the thing? It's Monday. Today's Monday. It's the great start of a new week. So what is the thing that you are focusing on, or that you're putting your energy towards, that's important? Not an urgent thing, but that's important, right? The Mañana No Mas daily email is going to go out a little bit later today, and it's going to launch a new series on, on a certain topic that I think adds value to the majority of my readers, and luckily, I've only got 50 here, but I've got over 100 in the newsletter listing, right? And so that newsletter listing goes out almost daily, right? I missed a couple of days last week, and then I kind of was like, hey, I missed a day. Did anyone notice? And a couple people did. So that tells me that there's a demand, right? There's at least people are reading it, people see it. And so the theme's going to start going out today for the rest of the week. And I hope that if you see value in that, or you see that there is value for someone else in your circle with that material, I pray that you'll go ahead and share that and encourage people to sign up into the newsletter listing. Since the beginning of the year, I've been putting out value added material in that daily newsletter pretty religiously, right? And so it's, for me, I've got tons of content, so why not share it, right? Why not? There's stuff that I monetize, and there's stuff that I feel fine in sharing with people and adding value to people with. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm adding that stuff out there. The other thing I'm doing is I'm working on a really big sample for a new account, and I'm very, very excited to see that move forward. So that's a video product. I've got that rendering in the background so I can start working on that sample and begin to blow that out. So folks, have a great one. I love you. Today's your day. It's Monday. Pick your thing. What important thing will you put effort into today? I'll talk to you later.